Hello there, Golf Freak here, and welcome back to Samurai Let's Play of Dragon Age Inquisition. Yay! I have fancy clothes. So, surprisingly, soon after the Descent came out, the Trespasser DLC came out, so we're gonna do that, but first, I want to see if there's any kind of new dialogue with people. And I decided to record it, because why not? I've taken some time to do a little inventory management.
A mage divine. What's next? A dwarven king of Antiva? Still, if anybody can handle running the chantry, it's the Iron Lady. They won't even know what hit them. But yeah, if you want to go out and find some trouble, I'm up for it.
And you are?
Stone Met, Inquisitor.
Where did you learn your skills?
Zamar. Carved a few statues in my day. And before you ask, yes, I chose to leave. I carved a paragon who turned out to be a sodding madwoman. Couldn't stand looking at it. The memory of a dwarf, right?
Do you have insight into the stories these tiles are supposed to depict?
Here you go, Inquisitor. I wrote up some thoughts. Hope it adds to the effort.
Oh, interesting. Let's see.
A divine mage. The people of Thedas will welcome her with open arms, I have no doubt. Despite what's happened, my loyalty to the Inquisition has not wavered. My place is and always will be here.
Interesting how that's like all like one-liners. If I talk to you again, will your line change?
I am here. What can I do? What can I do?
Okay. So they've just got like one-liners now. Interesting.
Oh, Inquisitor, greetings. I'm so pleased. Well, I should get...
Oop.
I set aside an entire shelf for Grey Warden lore, and so far it's not even half full. Those wardens and their secrets.
A request has been made of you, Inquisitor. Here it is.
You're taking over the duties of Minave.
Yes. She said she was needed elsewhere.
What is she doing?
I wasn't told.
How can you, sir? What makes you...
Did I just miss
being
these
fond of
people?
animals. I don't remember why.
So she's
What is your evaluation?
I am able to pursue my duties with optimal efficiency.
As you were.
what is it when they
Yes,
got the
Inquisitor.
they get branded away from magic? So I got a new thing I can do at the war table. Other people I can talk to besides Dorian?
You can hear the collective gasps. A mage as divine. It's like home, but with less blood magic. It will be difficult to return to Tevinter after all this. I have a good friend here. You don't find those just lying about. Such is my lot. Just a little longer then.
Thank you, my dear. We'll speak some other time.
Is Morgan still out here? I can't remember if she was. You guys got like random rooms strewn about up here. Yeah, she is. I should probably talk to people who have speech bubbles on their heads, because they might give me stuff.
Inquisitor, Elan Vemar. I intend to carry on the work of my esteemed colleague, Adan. He thought highly of you. You will be missed.
He didn't seem all that friendly toward me.
A sign of his respect. Smiles are saved for fools, so they leave quickly. All the mundane needs of Skyhold will... I'm here to serve...
Inquisitor. Inquisitor.
You have healed the sky and cast down a great darkness, Inquisitor. Whatever political squabbles follow your work, I hope you hold on to
political squabbles.
No,
Yes, that will be coming. Still can't talk to him, eh?
My Lord Inquisitor.
Nothing else?
I'd like to know more.
If you have questions, then ask.
I wish that wouldn't show
As
up.
you like.
I don't like that she doesn't seem to have any, like, residual dialogue. That kind of bothers me. Anyway. Oh, there it is. Not that I actually need to go here. Do a little more talking, then we're going to go to the war room.
A mage is the divine. I would never have thought...
You were actually my first pick,
At
but I think
least
you
it
leading the
is the end.
Seekers.
If anyone can handle the forces that will oppose the Sunburst throne, it is her. We live in strange times.
Have to make sure it's cleared after. Don't need squires losing feet.
What do you think allowed the triumph of the temple?
I'm not listening.
One of our own, eh?
Thank you.
Hey, you.
Inquisitor.
What's been going on?
Seeker Cassandra came through here, looking like a storm cloud. That's just her face, though, isn't it?
What's been going on?
Ambassador Montelier sent me a basket of flowers. She's so lovely.
What's been going...
Varric came by to talk. He told me a story about copper marigolds.
I have to go.
Our heroes.
Most of the charges are still at the Temple of Mythal. I missed a crazy fight.
I want to say I did this already.
We'll talk later.
No, they don't.
I hear a lot of the Templars are trying to get off the Lyrium. That's good for them. Maybe not so good for us the next time the mages start shitting everything up. What's more important is there are still rifts out there spawning demons. I'm ready to kick some ass whenever you are. I'm ready whenever you are, boss.
Thank you.
You happier with the champion off with the wolves?
There were wardens in Kirkwall, too. Hey.
Any problems?
Just you, sometimes. I mean, maybe everyone's shaking a bit with Vivian in the big hat. Rightly. I'm staying, though. You find fun often enough. I'm not sure where else I'd be. Hello, yeah?
Did you hear the news?
Yes, sir.
I can't talk to Cole. That's weird. Think of it, he's down there. I actually go... Oh, this whole place is connected. I wasn't even aware of it. Interesting, he's not actually here. Was he in that group over there and I just missed him? I don't think so. Well, he's not here. A bunch of arrows in that? What the heck?
The Dales are coming.
The shops are all gone.
Go back. To what? Peaceful soldiers. I'd rather fight here. At least here it matters. At least here people are who they say they are.
Blackwell's gone too, eh? It's not too surprising. Okay. Just a few more people to talk to. And by few, I mean one. Who is also not here. Is she gone? Her chair's not even here. Is everybody leaving me? Morgan was there, Liliana was there. Anyway, we're gonna summon the War Council now, because I need to figure out how to activate the DLC. See, they're all here, but they're not, like, here. Oh, there's more stuff for me to do. If it would load, thank you.
Inquisitor.
Choose something else. Okay, so there's no going back from this point. So can I... I figured as much. So it jumps the game 2 years ahead. So, I want to save. I don't think I can rename them, unfortunately, just in case something goes wrong, but I got a save and I'll just find it if I need to go back. But we're going into one heck of an epilogue. And the fate of the Inquisition. Demons. Okay, so, with Curpheus dead, and the threats of the Fade Rifts and demons waiting both early and Ferelden have begun to raise questions about the future of the Inquisition. Divine Victoria has promised to shield the Inquisition political matters for as long as possible. Eventually plans to call the Exalted Council a chance to determine the role and possibly the fate of the Inquisition. 20 or higher is recommended. Well, I'm like 27, so I am literally as high as it will allow, as I'm at max XP. And now we're walking straight into politics. Because that's what I want in my video game. Politics. Now, it'll be interesting. Let's see what happens. I just better get my money's worth. I like the Descent. I want this to be longer than the Descent. More to do. Oh, well, I gotten all the quests and stuff done for everything else. So, it's all good. We'll see how, what happens with this. I'm trying to think. So, we jumped 2 years, some other eels happening. I saw in the trailers that they used the mirrors. And it looked like they were Kunari. So I had a game crash, and apparently I'm not the only person. They're suffering this glitch on like every single platform. So I did the apparent fix, and I'm gonna try it now. So what I did was I unlocked the mission. I did not venture forth. I left, went to a different location, came back to Skyhold, and I'm coming here now, and am fast traveling now. Venture forth. So hopefully this fixes it. So this is on every single platform. It doesn't matter what's going on. When it gets to the final loading bit, it crashes. It's very unfortunate. And it's on every single... I saw PS4, Xbox, and PC. Everyone was having this problem. I'm really kind of surprised. I restarted my computer. Sometimes that helps. But yeah, so hopefully this works. We're at 100% CPU usage, give or take. Looks like it's working. Nice, fix confirmed.
Another parade, another bloody negotiation.
Smiles, everyone. We must be careful how we present ourselves.
Why did Divine Victoria call the Exalted Council? She's kept Orlais from bothering us for the last 2 years.
At increasing political cost, yes. She has done all she can, but the Exalted Council has become necessary. Orlais would control us, and based on their many marriage proposals, they have specific plans for you. Our real concern is Ferelden. They would see us disbanded entirely.
Politics. I don't really want to play the game. I'm too rusty.
Inquisitor, it has been too long. I hope the years have been kind to you.
How have you been, Mother Giselle?
I spent last summer in Emprise de Lyon, distributing food sent from the Exalted Plains. The Dales are finally recovering.
Corypheus left a great deal of damage for us to repair. I appreciate your efforts.
And I yours, your worship. I should mention that your forces at Suladin Keep were of great help. Please give my compliments to Baron Deschedin. Divine Victoria asked me to greet you on her behalf. She is currently attending to the Ferelden ambassador's concerns.
You can probably just call her Vivienne in private conversation.
You can, Inquisitor. I prefer to use her divine name. Our last divine once joked about why I insisted upon calling her Justinia. She called it my way of reassuring her that I had not completely forgotten who was in charge.
How do you think Divine Victoria has done these last 2 years?
It is hardly for me to say, Inquisitor.
With respect, that's never stopped you before, Mother Giselle.
The first year of Victoria's reign was tumultuous. We did not see the peace for which I had hoped. Nevertheless, she has united the Chantry and proven that the mages are under her control.
I'll speak to Divine Victoria.
I believe she would appreciate that, your worship. The Divine sees the good that you can do and have done. Duke Cyril will wish to greet you on behalf of Orlais. I believe he is currently speaking with the Tevinter ambassador. Many of your friends have returned as well. I hope you have a chance to speak with them before the Exalted Council begins.
The Imperium sent an ambassador?
Yes, your worship. Dorian Pavas has taken the chance to return from Tevinter. It will be good to see him again. I owe him my apology. I allowed my distrust of Devinter to cloud my judgment. He took a great risk coming to help us, and deserved better treatment.
You're going to apologize? To Dorian?
I have little patience for those who cannot admit they were wrong, your worship. Myself included. I will have to make my apologies somewhere public. He will want an audience for his reaction.
Who has returned for the Exalted Council?
Your dwarven friend, Master Tetras, for one. I understand he spent much of the last few years in Kirkwall. I believe Sir Blackwall has returned as well, although he now uses the name Tom Ranier. Enjoy time with them while you can, your worship. I doubt you will have the chance once the Exalted Council is underway.
Thank you, Mother Giselle.
Your worship, a final question, if I may. This Exalted Council, Ferelden would have the Inquisition disband. Olay sees its power as another feather in a chevalier's helmet. What do you wish to do with the Inquisition?
Our work is done. I hear weird static here once in a while. Well, we're not going anywhere. I kind of feel, you know, as the elf, I kind of want to be done with it. So I'd say our work is done.
Corypheus is dead. We accomplished what we set out to do. If we're not needed any longer, and if it can be done peacefully, it may be time for the Inquisition to disband.
Thank you. Maker watch over you, Inquisitor. I will not keep you any longer.
I want to retire, darn it! Yes, I definitely want to catch up with old friends. Oh, you're just down there.
The Prince of Starkhaven wrote to you again.
Of course he did. Just put that one in the pile with letters from the Merchants Guild.
And the captain of the city guard had a very colorful message for me to deliver to you as well.
Inquisitor! Andraste's ass, am I ever glad to see you.
Are you in some kind of trouble? What's happened this time?
So suspicious. I'll have you know I've never been convicted of anything.
Officially.
Officially. This is Bran Caven. Until recently, he was the Viscount...
Provisional Viscount.
Of Kirkwall.
And what are you doing now?
I have resumed my post as Seneschal now that Master Tethrus has been elected Viscount.
You're the Viscount of Kirkwall.
What?
Well, it seems the two of you have a great deal to discuss. Why don't I just leave you to it?
Oh, that's so awesome.
It turns out, you fund enough reconstruction efforts in a city-state, the nobles give you the worst job they can think of.
That's fantastic. You'll make an excellent Viscount.
I think the nobility figured, after Dumar and Perrin, what's the worst that could happen if we put the dwarf in charge? They voted me in because I got the harbor and businesses up and running again. They want shit fixed, and I can do that. Anyway, I was hoping I'd catch you before the summit got underway. I got you a sort of present. It's official recognition of your title and holdings in Kirkwall. Congratulations. You're a compt now.
You can't actually do that without...
Too late. Already did it. You should stop by Hightown sometime to see your estate. It's pretty nice. For Kirkwall, anyway.
Proper disposition of empty estates is supposed to...
You were leaving us to talk, remember?
I am the Inquisitor. I mean, just let me flaunt that while I still got it.
What brought all this on? I'm pretty sure it's not Give Your Friends Lavish Titles Day.
Oh, what kind of Viscount would I be if I didn't use my position to give gifts to my friends? I've got traditions to uphold. Oh, that reminds me. It's the key to the city.
You can't give that away without approval from the council and a special ceremony.
It's just symbolic anyway.
It controls one of the giant chain nets in the harbor.
Really? That is so much better than I thought.
You can't give me the actual key that closes Kirkwall's harbor. That's absurd.
Finally, someone with sense.
I don't know how this council thing is going to end for the Inquisition. But whatever gets decided, you've got a place lined up in Kirkwall if you want it. Also, control of the harbor, I guess. Anyway, you should meet
so nonchalant.
We'll get in a game of Wicked Grace before I go back, though, right?
I wouldn't miss it.
Don't bet any public buildings this time.
Oh, you. Oh, who's over here?
Why not?
Cullen playing with the dog.
You there! You're to dodge, not catch. If that ball were a fireball, you'd be dead.
You found a dog?
They don't breed Mabari in Olay. The merchant said he was abandoned. Perhaps his owner's tired of the novelty.
Tire of you? With that positive attitude and fetching ability?
He's not supposed to fetch it.
I don't think you understand how this works.
Another Ferelden trapped at the Winter Palace. I couldn't leave him to that fate. Besides, I think he likes me.
Something tells me you've never had a dog before.
Not since I was a child. The Circle wasn't keen on pets, especially Kirkwall's. But Skyhold. The Inquisition will change after this. I'm not yet sure what that will mean. Whatever happens, our people, you, Liliana, Josephine, will have my support. In whatever form you require.
I can't imagine the Inquisition without you.
I am honored, and likewise, Inquisitor.
Well, obviously.
You can help. Dodge this, and I'll find overpriced Orlesian dog treats before we go.
So we're obviously not going to get through all this talking quite in time.
Will you walk with me?
Uh-oh.
The first time I came to the Winter Palace, I was only 18. I was dazzled. Such rich hangings, splendid marble columns, more golden lions than I could count. It's all still here, still bright, but I no longer see that same palace.
Everything changes. People most of all.
Yes. Now all I can see are the knives in the shadows, the poison in jeweled goblets. They seek to tear the Inquisition down. You feel it, no? Fear.
Have we not made enough allies?
If friends were easily made and kept, we wouldn't need diplomacy. Our allies can be cordial to our faces and still dread the future. They are afraid of nothing so much as the hand that directs it all.
Mine.
Already your actions have begun to reshape Thedas. Your influence is felt everywhere. It was only a matter of time before they moved. I'm surprised it took this long. When the time comes, consider giving them what they want.
I've thought about it. Ending the Inquisition wouldn't be so bad.
You misunderstand. They cannot act against what they cannot see. Publicly, I will of course retire from this life, as one would expect. Let them think they've finally won. I shall take up charity work, become a patron of the arts, as all respectable women of my age do. And perhaps take on a protégé. Our work never ends, Inquisitor. We just need fewer witnesses.
That's fair. I mean, so long as I'm alive, we could call up arms. Anyway, it's about time for me to cut this video off. It's going to be a little weird with the editing. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, and God bless.